Rural communities tend to have a reputation as being behind the times, being backwards, nothing interesting going on there. Here in Independence, that can't be farther from the truth. But 20 years ago, the community really felt like things were moving in the wrong direction.
Back in the 1800s, we were a timber town. The Willamette River was the highway of the time. This was a port town. You know, the stern wheelers would come in and dock. But there was a little bit of a malaise, and people had been beat down. Some 20 years ago, we had a couple mills that had closed, and then we had buildings that had gotten old that weren't being taken care of. We had bars where fights would happen. We couldn't get internet. Things were just spinning the wrong direction.
And the message that people got was, if you want to start a career, have like a successful business, you're going to have to leave the area.
So people got together. People who had optimistic ideas and thinking, how are we going to move forward? And we came up with some community plans. And we started making those community plans happen.
In the original 1996 downtown development plan, the community envisioned the redevelopment of the Valley Concrete site downtown. This is an old gravel pit. It backs up to our Main Street buildings. It's got frontage on the Willamette River. Amazing redevelopment opportunity. So the city, through a public-private partnership, was able to facilitate the development that is now known as Independence Landing. A 75-room independent boutique hotel, 124 apartment and townhome residential units. As soon as the Independence Landing project development agreement was signed, we saw heightened business activity in our downtown. So we ended up with a lot of full storefronts because of this project.
Years ago, the city said, we want fiber internet here in the community, and the service providers said, it's not going to get out to you guys for years and years down the road because you're not a priority place. You don't have the population to support that. And so Independence said, we're going to build our own. And they did. One of the reasons I decided to establish Indie Commons here in Independence was just the city has a real can-do attitude and a sense of being really innovative. And it was really born out of work that we did through Business Oregon Rural Opportunity Initiative grants. I offer a monthly membership for people to have office space. You get access to internet, to copier, a professional space to meet with people, and they also have a lot of flexibility with how they grow. We were just throwing topics out there and trying to see what people were interested in, where people were struggling, where people were trying to establish something, and food kept popping up. Hey, if we have a successful co-working model for professional services, why can't we do that same thing with kitchens? In the kitchen, we have a variety of users. We have people who are making products, and some of them are doing just general catering gigs or food service. Bakers are popular. We've got a lot of people that are wanting to be bakers. It's great to see the variety of people that are using the space and the creative ways that people are, trying to get some food-based businesses established.
People can come in and try an idea, do a pop-up shop, make a small run of product, see how it sells before it's going to cost them $50,000 or $100,000.
So we have 16 businesses and organizations that are working downtown that previously wouldn't have had a presence here in the community.
The world's changed. Small town doesn't mean isolated, doesn't mean backward, doesn't mean unsophisticated. It's $6 million a year into the local economy, brand new money because of all the things happening along the waterfront. That's a big deal in a city of 10,000.
Lottery dollars have been involved in the Independence Landing project with the hotel and the apartments. Lottery dollars paid for the road, the water, the sewer. Lottery dollars were backing the grants that we got to build the park that is on the Independence Landing property. Honestly, the majority of the work that we have done in this community with regard to economic development the last 5 to 10 years has involved lottery dollars in some way, shape, or form.
When you talk about the successes of Independence, it's vision, attitude, and then making things happen. And we like to move at the speed of independence.